Look at this bento box. It's beautiful. Here we go. It's the full fish roe egg sack, a specialty of Fukuoka. Oh, it's so good. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Fukuoka, Japan. And today we are taking the high-speed bullet train from Fukuoka to Kagoshima, which is in the south of Kyushu Island. And I mean, taking the bullet train is always, the JR bullet train is always a fun adventure. Oh, I mean, for one thing, the train is so cool and it's so fast and so efficient and so timely. But the other thing is that there's so many food options and vending machine options and beautiful bento boxes full of delicious Japanese food that is a tradition to buy and take with you and eat with you as you travel along the Shinkansen bullet train. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna share all of the food with you and this entire journey with you. It's all coming up right now in this video. So here we go. It's a pretty cold and wet and rainy day in Fukuoka. But we just arrived at JR Hakata Station. This is like the central station of the city where the JR line, where there's subway stations, where there's whole malls and lots of food. Try to navigate through the station. It's always busy. Try to find, well, first we're gonna buy some food, some takeaway food for the train. And then after that, hopefully find our train. But welcome to JR Hakata Station. Oh yes. Back to the great railroad stations of Japan, where they just take it to another level. They're so busy and yet so organized at the same time, and so many different things going on. Oh, there's a place right there selling bentos. Maybe we should go there. Wow, this place is absolutely amazing. Oh man, there's an overwhelming amount of choices. Okay, arigatou gozaimasu. I chose a couple different bento boxes, but man, what a tough decision. There's so many options. And what's cool is that with every JR train station that you go, they have some local options as well. So I tried to choose some things that hopefully are Hakata or Fukuoka style. I'm not totally sure though, but that's the plan. And we're gonna head towards the JR station. And then another thing, possibly when you go down to the actual railroad track, sometimes they have vending machines with more bentos, so we'll see. Ticket's successful. There's our train right there. We're taking the Mizuho train, leaves at 1:36 from Fukuoka to Kagoshima, and that's track number 15. Let's go find track number 15. We made it with about 20 minutes to spare, and actually in the station there were a lot more bento options, but pretty much the same things that we bought, so we don't need to buy any more. However, they do have a little kiosk here that you can enter with some vending machines, so let's go check out our options. We need some drinks as well. They do have drink vending machines, and then this vending machine right here, which is, I don't think it is, I mean, it's exactly what you see in the photo, but it's not to eat. Well, maybe some of them are to eat right now, but it's more like packaged souvenir foods from Fukuoka. So you have the mentai. This is the famous fish roe, salted and chilied fish roe. Then we have some kind of a bun here, and then even like skewers, kebabs for takeaway. But we already got some of the fish roe in one of the bento boxes that I got for takeaway. Maybe we should try this one just because it's in a vending machine, and that's pretty cool. Whoa! Look at that. What is that? Whoa, it's like a little packet, cold packet, maybe meant to be cold so that you could travel. This is more like a food souvenir that you bring back maybe for your friends or family when you're traveling. But we'll have to open this up as soon as we get on the train to try it as well. Little cold pack. And now for the great vending machine, drink vending machines, all sorts of choices. That's a fact I didn't know. Did you know that if it has a red background, that means it's warm? If it has a blue background, it means it's cold?
Yes.
That is a cool tip. I'll go for my green tea with matcha. I think. Oh, okay. Yes, mission complete. Here we go. This is my seat. I'm on 5C. Oh, yep. You can count on Japan off to the precise minute. And we're off. See you later, Fukuoka. Now this train is almost too short. I think it's less than an hour and a half on the bullet train. So we have a lot to eat. We need to get started eating immediately. Start with the green tea. Well, that's nice. With matcha, it has a nice smoky flavor to it. So they said this is the super express train. That's why it's gonna go so fast. Let's unwrap the package. Look at this wrapping, it's beautiful. Chopsticks are all packed in here. It really is a straight up. We're going under a really long tunnel right now. Maybe under the mountain. Look at this bento box. It's beautiful. 12 different items. All a completely different dish, completely different color. Talk about variety. That is just so pretty. I'm honestly not totally sure if there's a correct order, but it looks like some of them are maybe more sweet and more savory. That one with the cherries looks kind of like a dessert. I'll just start with this one, which appears to be a shaved egg omelet with some kind of pickles maybe on top. Is there rice on the bottom there? Oh yeah, there's rice on the bottom there too. It's like every little compartment is its own full dish. It tastes like sushi rice, vinegared with egg and maybe a little bit of crab or pickles on top. That's delicious. Next up, I think this is some, and a chili. I think pickled radish. That's very aromatic, very crispy. Next up, some mushrooms and some vegetables. Wow. That's really good. That is like really juicy. Tastes a little pickled as well. The greens, the mushrooms, salty and sour. Moving right down the row, next rice dish with more egg on top. The shredded egg. Really good. We got some more pickles too. Some of these pickles with some of the radish, Japanese radish, I believe. That's more of a garnish, I believe. Next up, this looks a bit like a ham meat roll with vegetables in the center. That pretty much tastes like ham. Kind of like a honey roasted ham with some vegetables in the center. Really juicy and smoky. Moving right along, a cutlet. I think it's potato. Moving right along here, the next corner. Seems like all the corners are rice. So there's more rice with vegetable. Okay, next up, is this perhaps some kind of a piece of chicken or a loaf? Oh, it's like gelatin chicken with rosemary. It's kind of like meatloaf. Okay, next up, I believe this is the Japanese acorn jelly. Very bouncy, slightly rubbery. Is this the acorn jelly? Anyway, it's a type of jelly for sure. Savory jelly. It's a good texture. It's really juicy and bouncy. Jellies, some fruits. I'm guessing this would be the dessert section of the bento, but we'll find out. Yeah, that's the sweet finish. I think we managed to try all 12 sections of the bento. I'm impressed with the variety and the colors. So much going on in one beautiful little box. But we have another box to try and another snack. Now this one, I also specifically wanted to try because this is a Fukuoka specialty. It is the mentaiko or menta, what they call it, which is salted chilied preserved egg roe, fish roe from, I believe, a cod, and it's a real specialty of Fukuoka, and it's something that's loved. It's something that you have to try when you're here, and you can get it in a bento box at the train station. So we've got the fish eggs, we've got some beef, some very finely shredded omelet, and then I think there's rice on the bottom, and some pickles as well. Here we go. It's the full fish roe egg sack, a specialty of Fukuoka. Oh, it's so good. I have had it a couple times already in Fukuoka. It's so much flavor. It's cured in salt, and then of course chili. It's not really that spicy, but it has a little bit of a spice to it, kind of in the back of your throat as you chew. But it's so much flavor. Great texture. Almost kind of reminds you of like a cheesy taste, but it is quite salty, so it is best to pair that with some of the rice and eat it sparingly along with your rice. That's the best combination, I think. Rice and egg makes a perfect combination for it. Yeah, that way kind of mellow out the saltiness of the fish roe. So tasty though. Man, what an ingredient. You can tell why it's so loved here. The beef, I think it is beef. That beef is just kind of salty, a little bit sweet. Delicious. Pickle garnish. And then also on here, looks kind of like some kind of nuts or beans. Yeah, some kind of a bean, but very sweet. That fish roe is spectacular. An amazingly tasty box. Actually, both of them are really good. Totally different. Oh, okay, there's two of them in that cold envelope. Definitely a bun, and I'm not totally sure what it's filled with, if it's filled with custard or if that could be the fish roe. I honestly have no idea, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, it's definitely the fish roe. Look at that photo right there. Confirmation. Kind of looks like a hot dog, except without a hot dog in the center. It's the fish roe. Oh, it is kind of frozen. I'm pretty sure that this is meant to be taken home, then microwaved or baked or cooked to defrost it, to thaw it out, and then eat it at home. But I mean, gotta try it on the train right now. This is definitely not what you're supposed to do though. Oh, it's kind of good cold. It's like the frozen fish roe. It has such a cheesy taste. I don't know if this one is mixed with cheese. Almost tastes like cream cheese, like salty, chili fish roe cream cheese that's frozen. Oh, it's very cold and very refreshing. Oh, that's good with fluffy bread. Actually really tasty. So that completes all the food that we bought on the bullet train from Fukuoka to Kagoshima. I think we probably have around 30 minutes or so until we arrive, but that was a lot of fun, and we'll be there soon to the destination. Welcome to Kagoshima. I'm very excited to be here. Haven't been here before. We're in the south of the island of Kyushu. We're going to be exploring the city a little bit. That was a delicious experience. Thanks again for watching, and remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe for more travel tips, food videos, and guides. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye from Kagoshima, and I'll see you on the next video.